Morning everybody, how are we doing? Tuesday morning, hope you're all feeling well. I hope you all got a really good plan for today, but not just today. I hope you've got a good plan for the week and what you want to achieve and what are your goals for this week and how you're going to get there by doing the same things every day. This is what you need to be doing. Set yourself little goals, just little things. It doesn't have to be out big. You know, like we said, 10k steps a day. So it's 70k steps a week. Right? Don't matter if you've missed one day or you've only got 5,000 one day. Make it up rest of the week. Still get to your 70,000. So yeah. Anyway, boot camp tonight. It's going to be fun. Loads of new people coming. I just love it when new people come because you get to meet a lot of new people. You just get to see what everyone can do. Everybody puts maximum effort in. Yeah, and we just have fun. We laugh at each other, and it's just good to work out with the people, isn't it? It's brilliant. Get Lean program. You honestly, if you need to shred fat, you need to make a change. You're not happy. There's only you stopping yourself from doing it, and that goes with anything. If you're not happy in your job, there's only you stopping yourself from changing your job. I'm not saying just go and leave, but look at bigger picture. Make a difference. Do it over time. Get a plan in place. What do you need to do? Do you need to get educated in something? Whatever it is, honestly. But from my point, life always looks better when you're looking lean. Everything in life just falls into place. You're more focused. You've got more confidence. Everything around life just is better, and it is. Nobody ever regrets doing a workout. But anyway, I want to I was talking to a client and they said to me, I wish I'd have started this earlier. I wish I'd have done it 10 years ago. And I was like, it made me think, because I've talked about this before, but there's a lot of new people on. Morning Magdalena, morning Jason, how are we doing? If anybody else is watching, say morning. If you're watching later, hashtag replay. So anyway, all I wanted to do was tell you a bit about my journey. And I know I've gone through it before. There's a lot of new people that's on, and I just want to show them where I were. So I used to go to the gym. This was me years ago. I used to go to the gym at least six times a week. Sometimes 7, sometimes 8. On a Saturday I'd go twice because I didn't have what else to do. So I'd go up to 8 times a week, which is ridiculous, right? And I really used to smash myself and do as much as I possibly can. Now, because I had this picture in my head of what I wanted to look like, I ate really low carbs, which made me feel absolutely, and honestly, it made me feel awful. I felt rough, really bad. And when I'd lost all this weight, I actually looked quite ill. My missus said you looked poorly. But that was my thing. That's what I wanted to do. I used to get headaches. I threw up sometimes when I come out at gym. And honestly, I felt like death. It weren't worth it. I used to go to gym Saturday morning. I'd come home and I'd literally lay on the sofa and I'd just fall asleep. I'd be gone for 2 or 3 hours, easily. When I've just done 8 hours sleep. Just because I was just absolutely drained. There was nothing else I could do. But I thought I looked really good. Right? And I want to put it into perspective a little bit because I was really, really low body fat. I don't know what percentage I were because I never actually looked, but I were actually a 28-inch waist. Now, 28-inch waist is, for me, is like, well, really, really low. There weren't much more coming off. I didn't really have any more body fat to lose. I couldn't sustain it for very long. I felt rough, like I said. I didn't do anything. I just felt awful. So I was just uneducated and just smashing myself and eating low carbs, and eating not much else, to be honest. But anyway, then I wanted to build some muscle. I thought, I've stripped everything. Now what I need to do is build some muscle. So I started eating literally anything and everything. I had protein shakes, the Muscle Build protein shake, coming in a 5 kilo bag. I thought, this is it, this is what's going to do it. Little did I know that it were actually full of carbs. It weren't really much protein in it, so it was full of carbs. Smashing them twice a day, eating anything and everything. Honest to God, I'll go to the gym, I'll come out, I'll have a KFC wrap on my own. I'd eat anything, as much as I possibly could. Just ram food down all day, as much as I can. And I ended up I thought, I look all right here. I think I'm doing well. And I got in my head, this is what I was doing. I was doing well. So I just carried on. And over months, it became quite apparent that it weren't muscle I was putting on. It was just a layer of fat everywhere. And to the point I'd gone too far and I just couldn't get it off. I just couldn't bear to sustain being on literally no food again. I just couldn't do it. So at that point, I just gave up. And this is what I mean. I totally get why people get so stressed out about quitting Slimming World or going on Slimming World and then after putting it back on. I get why they do it on Weight Watchers. I get why they do it on Juice Plus. I get why you get so frustrated. Because I would say I was so frustrated. I just didn't know what to do. My waist had gone from a 28-inch waist to a 38-inch waist. And I just couldn't control it. I couldn't stop putting the weight on. I tried changing foods I were eating and all sorts, and I just couldn't stop doing it. I grew out of all my clothes. I've got trousers in my wardrobe, honestly, from a 30-inch waist now, because I've been the 28, because I'll never be there again. A 30-inch waist up to a 38-inch waist. Because depending on where I was, is what clothes I'd be wearing. How crazy is that? I must have had 25 pair of jeans because I didn't know where I'd be. Because I were up, down, and I didn't know what were happening. And I couldn't control it. That was the worst thing. I couldn't control it. But I never really monitored myself and I never really tracked my progress or anything. I just went to the gym religiously, beasted myself, and then thought, that's enough. And then week after, so like my 34-inch jeans didn't fit. I was like, why am I in a 36 now? And I had no idea. And it used to drive me up wall. I used to go mad. So then I'd like try and spend more time at gym. It didn't make any difference. Honestly, you can't out-train a bad diet. You just can't. And this is what I said to people. If you want to get educated and you want to know how to do it and you just want a sat-nav route, that's exactly what I wanted. I was trying all these different things, veering off this path. It was making no difference. And I was getting really mad about it. You just want a sat-nav route. This is how you do it. This is what you're going to do. This is what's going to happen. You do it, you get lean, and you're happy as old, and you can sustain it. Honestly, it's best thing I've ever done. And this is why I was talking to my client, and it really rung true with me, because he said, I wish I'd have started it 10 years ago. I tell you what, I wish I would have as well. I totally wish I would have got educated and done it properly. But, like I said, education, you want to lose fat, right? You want to keep muscle. We don't want to just be shredding loads of weight, because where's the weight coming from? If your diet's too restrictive and too low and not right, you'll be losing muscle, fat, like you just lose everything. And then you'll feel rough. Where do you go from there? You'll end up putting it back on. Got to keep your nutrition on point. Basically, all we want to do is just shred the fat, nothing else, just fat. But like I said, when I started my transformation, I ate foods that I liked. I ate foods that I loved. And because of that, it makes so much sense. I was so happy doing it. And I think to me, why wouldn't I do it? Because I'm eating great food. And this is what you guys, honestly, need to know. Like Jason Humphries, he's one of my clients, eats great food. He eats some proper food. He loves his food and he goes to the gym and it helps him at gym because everyone at his personal best, he smashed it. And then week after, he smashed it. And then week after that, he smashed it. Nutrition, guys, I'm telling you. But like I said, if you're exercising and seeing no change or change is going the wrong way, don't worry yourself. Get educated. Come and see me. Send me a message. Whatever it is, I'll help you as much as I can. But yeah, most of all, I'd like you to come and join us. Right, so, boot camp tonight. If you want to come in, let me know. It's pretty full, so it's going to be full of new members, so it's going to be fun. So there'll be a lot of demonstrations going off tonight. So yeah, I might even wear my gloves because the floor looks a bit muddy. But yeah, it'll be fun. And if you want to get lean, let me know. I'm about today. I'm here all day. Right, I'm off to the gym. Enjoy. I'll see you in the morning.